Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we are here with episode number 19 of the Hardcore Ironman series, a series in which, of course, I am just a Hardcore Ironman, trying to stay alive, no special restrictions. However, I just got done completing my Fire Cape adventure over here, got done killing Jan for the first time, 1kc and 93-minute kill. Pretty happy about that, so I'm gonna start putting this to use. I think at least my my Slayer attire. I've got a pretty nice tab going right now. My Slayer level is pretty close to 75, so when I get that, I'll be able to get gargoyles. I want to keep pushing it higher because obviously there's some, pretty good unlocks for me as far as an Ironman within the mid 80s, high 80s. So I'm quite excited for that area of the game. So I'll be pushing my Slayer a little higher this episode, I'm sure. The bank is about at 63 mil total in value, which of course I'm an Ironman, but just to give you an idea. And total levels at 1725, so we're going to get kicking this off. Let's do it. I actually did a little bit of Slayer to go ahead and start, but yeah, 75 right there. I can now kill gargoyles, so I am pretty hyped about that. It's some decent money to be made there. Actually a dangerous superior, which I'm going to have to be wary of, but other than that, it should be fun. Always excited to get another Slayer level and going to keep on working on my combats and whatnot. Keep pushing my Slayer a little bit higher on top of that. Got an attack level I'm going to go ahead and get right here up to 78. Nothing all too much in particular unlocked. Doing Worms tasks whenever I get them. I'm not too hyped to get them right now. Eventually I'll probably stop doing them, but for now they're not too bad, so I bear with them. And another right there, 77 defense. Gonna keep pushing my defense and attack to 80, I think, before I go back to strength. Gonna start with attack because it makes more sense to get like better DPS before I go do defense. So I also might have to figure out how to get a rune pouch. I think you can just buy them from Slayer Masters. I don't know. They've gone through a ton of different phases of how to obtain them. I'll have to look into it because I kind of want to be able to store all my runes for barrows into one pouch, but we'll see. Number 12, Blaze Bucket. No bucket. Well, this is just a clip of disappointment. Don't worry about me. Just got an Aram staff that's a duplicate, so whatever. It is, I love barrows. Little farming level popping on in right there, 78. Just got that off of Magic Tree. I've been getting a lot of Magic XP, or I guess farming XP off of stuff like these Magic Trees, getting forced to plant things I normally wouldn't, but by all means, I'm for it. So going to keep on with the medium contracts. Eventually, I'll be able to get some cool hard contracts, but in due time. First time growing White Lily, so I don't know. Kind of forces me to do things I normally don't. So I learn a little bit about the game at the same time. Getting a magic level right now, up to 83. No spells apparently achieved off of that, so sad times. But I'm a little happier because I'm getting a lot of coin right now. High alchemy, my U longbows. A little bit of what's kind of extra in my Slayer tab right now. Got a lot of rune items. I high alked some rune full helm, so probably got like another million cash to go and high alk. And as far as the bank right now, we might get close to 5 mil GP overall. I don't know if we'll hit it, but I've done a better job at not AFKing combat on this account. So usually whenever I'm not doing that, I'm high alking or making you longbows. A lot more efficient, I feel like, than dying AFK. Also close to an herblore level. I kind of have just been getting this XP from farm runs, but also some compost that I guess I made last episode. Haven't really focused too much on that level though, but 74 herblore right there. I can now make antidote plus mixes along with divine ranging potions, but I won't be doing either of those for a bit. Trying to keep up on my farm runs. Got a decent amount of herbs stocked up, like a little over 2,000 that are usable, and I'll just keep kind of pumping that up as I go. Some point soon we'll get close to Ceridome brew boosting, but for now I'm just gonna get back to Alkin, and I gotta go buy some nature runes. So just got done with my 100th task, 300 total points off of that, up to 634, man. It was like 20 tasks ago or so when I had basically none, and I was, crossing my fingers and hoping. But yeah, that was an easy Wyverns task I just got done with, and I did get 80 attack. I had a lot of background noise, so I couldn't not record. Luckily, I guess as far as not missing too much, not really anything unlocked as far as weapons go. One half of the requirements for ferocious gloves are unlocked, but I'm gonna have to kill Hydra for those, and that's a long ways away. So as far as me, I'm just gonna keep on slaying, start working on my defense, I think, and push that towards 80. Once I get 80 attack and defense, I'll probably just work strength for a long while going forward, but that is the plan. Closing in on 76 Slayer and keep pushing it higher. Just got 76 Slayer on the Black Demons task. I forgot whenever I got to 100 tasks total to spend some of the points, so I might do that here in a bit. But yeah, just got that level. No Slayer monster unlocked with that, but still working my way higher. and 78 defense as well. Gonna keep on keeping on. Right there is 80 defense coming in off that fire giant. Just ended off a task, my 107th. Been using a lot of prayer pots, but trust me, I have a lot to go and make here in a second. I think I'm gonna go do a bunch of herb lore right now and see how far I can get. I've been stocking up some herbs for the last few episodes, so gonna put them to use. I have a lot of secondaries kind of already built up too, so not too much I have to do, which is really enticing. As far as my Slayer points, I didn't do anything with them whenever I got my 100th task, so maybe I can do something right now. I haven't really planned what I want to do. A rune pouch and an herb sack are both kind of, I guess, things that I might want, so maybe I'll end up saving up for one of those. I think that's going to be the plan. I guess that'll be a question for you guys this episode. Where would you go for me? I mean, Slayer is something that's really personal, so I'm willing to listen. Got an herb sack, a rune pouch. There are different ways to get the rune pouch, so I'm not sure if I want to go Slayer points, but if I have to, I will. Haven't blocked any task yet, and also really haven't extended anything, but this is kind of more of a luxury. I think realistically it's probably between these two and maybe blocking some tasks that I want to block. So let me know what you think. I think I'm just going to save them for next episode and kind of work towards that, because next episode I will be grinding a lot more Slayer. I'm pretty close to 77 right now, which is about where I thought I'd get so far. Brutal Black Dragons is going to be the unlock there, and you know, assuming I have all the things that I need, that's not too scary. Necreals is kind of a little bit later, so I look forward to that. Necreals will actually be nice for rune boots, but I'm still scrubbing around in climbing boots. I really should have some better ones, but they'll come soon enough. Haven't done this in a bit, but figured I'd go ahead and get a rune crafting leveler. Actually, 2 right there with the Tears of Gothics. Not too much right there. I didn't mention with 80 defense, but I did get one little unlock, like I had kind of previously said. Ferocious Gloves now fully unlocked again. You know, can't get that until Hydra, so going to be quite a while, if ever. But happy to keep pushing that total level higher, and herb lore should be boosting that a bit more. Really quick kill right there, going to be the last Hespori kill of the episode. Early on I had a ton of seeds and was ready to just get going with them. No bucket right there, sadly. Had a ton of seeds at the start, as you can tell, 14 KC now. Only have like 6 seeds left, so, you know, gonna have to not do this as much here soon. I've been kind of spoiled for a bit. Also very close to the thieving level, which I'll just grab right here, up to 88 thieving. Nothing much achieved by that, but, you know, every now and then I do a little bit of Arty Knight. Helps me get my coin up a little bit, and I did get over 5 mil, actually, so, I don't know. New personal best, what can I say? And while I wait for this Quarm to grow for my seed pack, I will get onto these herbs. Just got up to 75 herb lore, about halfway through. My potions should be able to get up to 76, it would look like, from what I got in the bank. Can now make anti-fire mixes and clean torstals, so kind of nice stuff there, along with a Chambers of Zarek potion, which I won't be doing too much of. As I said before, the main focus is 81, but I can +4 boost. Botanical Pies will give me a +4 boost, so that is what I'm looking for, is 77. I should be able to get up to 76, and maybe if I do a lot of herb runs, you know, 77 next episode. There's a couple quests that can help progress that for me, and I might try to get around to those next time, but yeah, herb lore is right on the brink of being almost high level, I would say. So Cerebrew is obviously a big boost to the account, and looking forward to it. One potion at a time. Man, I forget about this far too much. It's like a day and a half later. I probably should have had another Hespori ready, and yeah, I just... Sometimes after my kill I get a little bit excited and just run on out of here. But got a few things to do. First thing, playing this Hespori, I guess. And then I think I'm going to try my first Katizo kill. I believe I'm fine without Ceridome Brews. We'll see. If not, then I'll just save the rest of my totems. Well, I'm going to either way, but I'll just save the rest until after I get Ceridome Brews. I'm just going to try one kill, see how it goes. Mixing the super energy together will get me up to 76 herb lore, though. I can now make magic potions without having to boost, which is nice, and I am 5 levels away from Ceridome Brews. So theoretically, I could get some stews and try to +5 boost, but I'd rather just +4 and get some more herbs, because it's just going to be a lot easier on me. I have a lot of toad flax built up, and as far as the bird's nest, I mean, a decent amount, almost matching my toad flax, but I'll just do some more birdhouse runs and we'll get it there. Got a lot of seed packs to open, so I'm just going to see what kind of notables I get out of these, and I'll let you know. Last pack right here, opening it up. I mean, honestly, just so good on seeds. So good. 14 Irids, a couple runs worth of allotments. Also, I was complaining about my Hespori seeds and how I wasn't getting too many. Apparently, get some through here. I think this was my first ones, but got 2, 3 dragon fruit trees. I mean, just goodness. Whew. Really enjoying this. Definitely helps out the grind a lot. Had a couple crystal keys in the bank along with a dragon stone, so I'm just gonna get a couple more dragon stones out of here and turn them into maybe, I think, a glory, a skills necklace, and a combat bracelet. So I think that's a plan. Second sneeze in a row in the background, but I have 4 more loop hats in the bank, but no tooth hafts, so I just kind of have to wait, I guess, for those to come in, and eventually I'd like to get more dragon stones just so I can have more glories and I don't have to go back and recharge them as much. I haven't been recharging my 1 glory because honestly it's just not enough charges for it to be worth it for me, but if I have a couple or a few, then I start to feel a little better about it. 1, 2, and 3. So there we go. First combat bracelet on the account, first skills necklace, and just a additive glory for my troubles. Oh, I have to throw that on there, so there we go, just like that. You didn't see that. Happy to add those into the bank. I don't get dragon stones too often because I did not go the hunter route and get, you know, dragon implings. I just plugged along with my crafting, and luckily, since I got Black D-Head last episode, I didn't have to boost for any of that, thankfully. Here we meet. I don't have any totem pieces. Never mind. Reconvene. By the way, next episode, basically I have 7 more totems to go, so we'll be using that then. As for now, go get the first kill. I mean, you know, it's kind of nice with Skatizo, because you have the chance at a pet, you have the chance at the Dark Claw, which can recolor the Slayer Helm to purple. I haven't gotten that on any of my accounts, and I've done a lot of Skatizo, enough to where I should have had probably 2 or more, and I'm pretty sad about that. So if I can get it on my iron, it is going to cost 1,000 Slayer points to turn purple, but I mean, I would do it. I'm not scared. I don't have a Greater Demons or a Black Demons task right now, so I cannot do them as a task, or I would wear the Slayer Helm. But I do need to get an Arclight first. This is my first time getting it. All I have to do, I believe, is just use these shards on the Arclight, or on the Darklight. Maybe I gotta, okay. Gotta use a Darklight on the altar first, I guess, and then from there I can just add them by hand. So, gonna get up to 7,000 charges. That's gonna be a nice weapon for anything demon-like. Best in slot, essentially. The problem is you need all those ancient shards, which you can get from just killing things down here, doing Slayer and whatnot. So, all of that said, a little nervous just because it's my first time in a while, but honestly, I'm not gonna need Ceridome and Bruise from what it's looking like. I checked out a guide beforehand just to make sure. It's been a little bit since I killed this. I didn't want to get anything wrong. But yeah, it's not going to be too difficult. So I'm pretty excited to go ahead and get some kills out here because I have been stacking up the totems for a little while now. Cross my fingers for no disconnects, and we'll see how it goes. I don't even know why I would say that, but here we are. Essentially just a harder Hespori fight, which is why they're both, I guess, kind of easier for people to get into bossing. Still a little bit of a threat, especially if disconnecting, but doesn't present too much of a threat, you know? It's a nice balance. First kill in the books, long animation of the death. I have now turned off my auto retaliate, so I don't waste any charges on these little things that are useless, but drop. Okay, I was expecting something in the chat to happen, but apparently just all on screen. Onyx bolt tips, actually not bad if I throw them on some bolts and alchem and whatnot. Decent amount of GP, but nothing too crazy. An elite task done as well. Love to see it. And yeah, that's going to be the first KC, I guess, as far as this goes. If you want to see the rest, I will be streaming them over on Twitch about 2 hours, an hour after this video goes live. I got to take the dog for a walk, so it'll be a little bit of time in between. Feel free to stop on in. Should be decent. I mean, I don't know. Might get a pet. Might get a Slayer Helm recolor, like I said. Who knows? That's what the people call a tease. The link will be in the description down below if you want to check it out, along with my Twitter and whatnots. But that's going to be the end of this video. So let's check out the bank and the total level. We're up to 1745 overall, along with 46 mil XP. So been grinding a good bit. Happy with my Slayer outfit at the moment. Bank's looking pretty good, and overall 67 mil value, which, I mean, obtaining it all myself does feel really well, and also 5 mil cash stack I'm big pumped about. So definitely enjoyed this episode. Looking forward to getting to the next. Just staring into that painting. I mean, goodness, that's actually beautiful. I'm just gonna stand here for the outro. I gotta wait for a spider to stand to my south so I can face this way in front of the painting. So yeah, that's going to be it as far as this Hardcore Iron Man episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, let me know down below in a comment. And on top of that, if you guys want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. Also, like I said, on Twitch in a couple hours after the video goes live. But hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.